It's coming for me! I think I lost it. Welcome to Shawnward Draws. I'm Shawnward, and today we'll be attempting the Triple Art Prompt Challenge. Now when I say Triple Art Prompt Challenge, I really just mean that we'll be trying to do 3 art prompts at the same time today. I really enjoy art prompts because they get the creative juices flowing, and if I've learned one thing about juices, creative juices are the best juices. They're better than apple juice, they're better than orange juice, they're better than grapefruit juice, just barely, but you can't buy that stuff in stores, you have to make it yourself, which is a pain. But we're going to do that today because we're going to be using 3 art prompts. I expect to have a full gallon of creative juices by the end of today. But enough about juices, let's get to the art prompts. So here are the requirements for our triple challenge. We must incorporate 1 food, 1 creature, and we must use only 2 colors to do so. So you could call it a quad challenge, but honestly I consider the colors to kind of be in its own challenge. And also, who uses quad? Sounds like muscles, like, use my quads, yeah. I have no muscles. Anyways, today we're going to go ahead and I've had some friends pre-write out some things for me for each of these categories. Some for food, some for creature, some for colors. We're going to start with our food. And here is our big bucket of random things. Here we go. I'm gonna close my eyes for this. Hopefully they have not been too mean on me. Okay, let's see what we get. We're gonna pull one out here. Now, before I open this up, I should say that my friends can be a little mean. Somebody did tell me they put cardboard for food. I don't know who's eating cardboard. Hopefully it's not them. But I'm hoping to get something a little nicer than that. So let's open this up and see what our first item is. Asparagus. Okay. Asparagus, that's a fun one. All right. I don't know if this is spelled right, but I'm going to spell it the same way it's written on here. So let's go ahead and do that. Asparagus. All right, there is our food item. Next is our creature. Okay, I have prepared the bucket of random things with our creature slips, and now it is time to see what kind of asparagus creature we will be drawing. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see what we have here. I'm bumping the camera. Whoopsie. Alright, let's see what we have here. Raptor. Gonna be drawing an asparagus raptor. Okay, let me go ahead and write that down here. Raptor. 1 asparagus raptor. Hopefully we get some kind colors because I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off with colors like pink and yellow. Okay, we have gotten asparagus. We have gotten raptor. We're going to see what colors our raptor asparagus is going to be right now with our big bucket of random things. Here we go. Color number 1. Be kind. Be kind to me. Give me a green. No, that'd be too easy. Give me something a little more challenging than green. Not pink, not pink, not pink. Our first color is tan yellow. You know what? I'm going to go with tan because that was the first one that was put on there. I don't want to do 2 here and then 2 somewhere else. So we're going to go with tan for our first color. Kind of nice color, not too bad to work with. Alright, let's see what our second color is. Before I mix this up, I should say that whenever I get the colors, I'm allowing myself to stay within that color range, go lighter and darker. I don't want to just give myself straight tan and straight another color and then not be able to do any shading or anything. That just won't... I just don't know how to do that, to be honest. I don't know how. Alright, let's go ahead and mix this up and see what our second color is. Okay, an asparagus raptor in tan, and what do we have here? Oh no! It is pink if you cannot see it. I have to make a pink and tan asparagus raptor.
I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off with colors like pink.
I chose to do this to myself. I really did. I can't blame anyone but myself. And whoever put asparagus and raptor and tan and pink in here. I don't know who it was. I can only blame myself. Alright, well, I'm going to start brainstorming and let's get to it. Several sketches later. Alright, so I think we have a plan. I started off by drawing asparagus and drawing raptors from some source images. Like this guy right here, and these asparaguses? Asparagi? I don't know. I started by drawing these multiple bunches of asparagus, and then I moved into raptor territory. You can see I'm kind of all over the place. As I was kind of messing with the asparagus, I thought I would try it in certain aspects of the raptor. So I had a raptor asparagus tail and some raptor asparagus claws. The problem that I ran into, and something I just couldn't get past this time, was the head. I did want to make the head of the raptor be this part right here. I did want some of those leaves that come off the asparagus to be at the tail, but I wanted the head to have this kind of asparagus bunch look at the top, that iconic asparagus top. I don't know what you call that. The asparagus top. So I tried, and I tried again here, and I just wasn't happy with how it was coming out. And I was trying some different styles. I was trying more realistic, like something right here with an asparagus raptor, or something more cartoony, but I just couldn't get past this. I wasn't happy with it. Don't ask about this. This was a mistake. He was never meant to exist. Some of the creations I bring into this world. I'm so sorry. But, oh, drawing is fun. But yeah, so it wasn't until I decided to kind of break apart the idea that I had to have asparagus and raptor mixed together. I thought, well, another option would be to have the asparagus and the raptor both kind of in the same scene in a way that worked really well and really fluidly. My mind started spinning some ideas, and I ended up coming up with this idea right here. It is a raptor eating an asparagus, or attacking an asparagus. I don't know if he's eating it really, because he's a carnivore. The face was actually suggested to me after I had finished the piece, and everybody that I've asked has liked it, so I'm going to stick with it. Anyways, it is time to take this guy, take a picture of him, and put him into the computer and start working digitally. I'll see you there. Don't know why I did that. Moving on to digital, the first thing I did was make a color swatch of tan and pink. For obvious reasons, I had to make sure that I stayed with those two colors. This was a triple art challenge after all, and I couldn't go around breaking one of the rules. Anytime that I needed to come back to one of those colors, I could just use my color selection tool. I didn't want anybody to think I was breaking the rules by using white or black, so I went ahead and made the background a light tan, and I ended up doing the line work with a very dark tan. With line work out of the way, it was time to start coloring and shading. Before I started on the dinosaur though, it was important for me to get the coloring and shading just right, so I went and made a sphere in another tab on my program. In the end, for the raptor, I decided to focus on a mid-tone tan for the main body, a lighter tan for the highlights and darker tan for the shading, and then I would go back and add a light pink as an undertone to give the piece character and to make it feel more alive. I also used a more mid-tone pink to make the stripes for the raptor. For all of my digital works, I use a free art program called Krita. It is fantastic and has a lot of wonderful features. One feature which is really common amongst a lot of digital programs nowadays, is an alpha channel lock. All that really means is that if I were to color something, say the dinosaur, the raptor, or the asparagus on a separate layer, and I went back to shade him, if I turn alpha lock on, then all of the shading brushes and anything like texture won't go anywhere outside of where I've already colored. That means that if I color just the basic foundation of the raptor and turn on alpha lock, I don't have to worry about going outside of the lines. To give the piece more detail, I used a scale pattern brush in the dark and highlight areas of the raptor. I shaded the asparagus, and I added a simple background to make everything stand out. It is complete! Oh, I cannot believe that I was able to actually take a raptor and asparagus and crazy, ridiculous colors and mix them into something that actually came out pretty awesome. I'm very excited. I'm very excited with how this came out. I really was pulling my hair out at the beginning of this project. I had no clue what I was going to do. I think it was that moment where I realized that I didn't have to make a crazy raptor asparagus hybrid, that things started to click. I think that the raptor and the asparagus still play really well off of each other, and thank goodness for white asparagus, otherwise it would look a little weird, I guess. I am so excited about how well this came out that I am planning on doing another one of these triple art challenges in a few weeks. So if you have any suggestions of anything that you would like to add into the bucket of random things, make sure to add them in the comments down below, right down there. I also want to challenge you to try this at home. Either take this prompt or ask some friends to come up with a couple of random prompts for you. It doesn't have to be a triple art challenge. You can just start with a single art prompt or two and kind of go from there. I definitely suggest doing this, especially if you've been drawing for a while and you want a little bit of an extra challenge. It really does help you to be more creative. As always, if you enjoyed watching, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you really like the video, please consider hitting that notification bell because it will let you know whenever I have a new video out. And again, I have not gotten any better at saying goodbye than I did last week, so I'm just gonna do this. Goodbye. Goodbye.